Alright, how you doing guys? Oz here. This is a tips video and I want to give you guys a little heads up about this class. I've been using this lately and I've had a lot of success. And you guys know I don't upload anything to my channel that does not work. So for sure, give this a go. If you haven't been using this setup, highly recommend it. What it is an overkill setup. It's two primaries, an AN94, and then a shotgun backup, which is the S12. S12 is kind of like an AA12 from Modern Warfare 2. Right here. By the way, how did that guy not get killed by my teammate? I'm pretty sure I had a teammate upstairs, so I thought I was in the clear. And I don't know where the hell the enemy came from, but oh well, my teammate was probably trying to knife him or something. But you're gonna see in a lot of situations what I do is normally I'll run around with the AN94, but there's a lot of situations in Black Ops 2 which I get BS'd on, completely BS'd on up close from either a quickscope or a guy with a Remington. And I know he's coming, but yet I still die. Now, what this setup does is it allows me to handle guys up close all the time. So most of the time, there's either a UAV up, or in some cases when I have it on, I have VSATs up, and I'm able to play a lot more aggressive when I have a shotgun backup, because it's insta-death up close. Like for example, right here, normally I'd be extremely cautious knowing this guy was coming around the corner, but because I have a shotgun, I have no problem laying down, waiting for him, and just taking him out, because it's gonna be like a max 2-hit kill up close from that S12. And then I can just switch back off to my AN94, and I can do some damage from mid-range, rushing around the map. Like I said, it allows you to be a lot more aggressive. Now, I did post a video early on in Black Ops 2's life about an overkill strategy, which at the time was the best setup. It was a DSR primary with a PDW backup. Now, that was before the submachine guns nerf. And when they nerfed the submachine guns, they really did nerf that setup. The problem with that is the submachine guns are not very good from mid-range. They're only good up close. You're going to lose a lot to assault rifles, especially a lot of guys like me who love to run around with like AN94s, Scar H's, and stuff like that. And right here, you see I did make a mistake, and this is what I want to let you guys know as well, is make sure that you guys, when you guys do the overkill setup, that you guys use different color camos. Right there, I thought I switched out my my AN94 just for the M27, but for some odd reason I ended up swapping out my S12 and I picked up the AN94 again. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I do know that the camos confused me right there. So definitely, here's what you want to do: switch the camos so you can visually, without having to read the name at the bottom or have to decipher based off the way the gun looks, because they do look kind of similar when you look at the AN and also the S12. At a brief glance, unless you're staring at the thing, you're not going to know the difference. So use different camos. Also, something else that I think will be helpful for you guys is make 2 of these classes. Well, that is if you're doing ground war. Otherwise, the other ones like kill confirm and TDM, you could just roll with C4. But make 2 classes. I would have the exact setup that I showed you in the beginning, and then I would also have the same setup, but instead of the trophy system, make sure that you use C4. C4 will work a lot better on this class, but since I am playing Ground War Domination, there's just so many nades that get tossed onto like the B flag, and also with the EMP grenade spam, sometimes you will be better off with the trophy system. So like I said, make 2 classes, and then you can decide which one you're going to use based off how the enemies are playing and whether or not you need to cap flags. Definitely have trophies for capping flags. That's my recommendation. As far as why I haven't been posting too much Black Ops 2, you know what, guys? I've been kind of burnt out on it just because of a lot of the BS. I have been going back on Modern Warfare 3, and I've been having a lot of fun playing Kill Confirmed, and I've also been playing a lot of free-for-all. And I tried going back on the Black Ops 2 and running free-for-all and going for like nuked outs and stuff. But I don't know, guys. It's just the maps are not designed well for free-for-alls. The spawns are way too close to each other. There's countless times where I've been on huge streaks in free-for-all. And the problem is, I'll get into a gunfight with one person, and then right around the corner while I'm shooting my gun off, another guy is spawning right there next to us. And it's only on Black Ops 2. I don't understand like what the issue is with the spawn system when it comes to that game mode. Maybe, like I said earlier, maybe the maps are just entirely too small. Maybe I think that's possibly what it is, because if you go on MW3, a lot of the maps that where a lot of the maps where you play free for all, they're more wide open. Things like interchange. Most of the maps have more than one level, And Black Ops 2 is just kind of like I said in previous videos, like a damn football field, up and down, 3 lanes. That's it. And here's a good example of scaring the enemy off. That's why this setup works so good, is because if other players are like myself, I judge how I'm going to attack based off the sounds that I hear as well. So if I hear a shotgun going off, I know to back up a little bit. If I hear an assault rifle go off, I know to close in on them. And if I hear a submachine gun, I know to really be cautious around the corner, maybe lay prone. So, you know, I might shoot my excuse me, I keep calling it A12 for some reason. I keep shooting my S12 off, and people are going to back up. And then as they're backing up, I can just whip out my AN94 and combat them that way. Same thing with the opposite, is it really shakes people when I shoot off my AN94 and they think I'm right around the corner. Bam, fast swap over to the shotgun and blast their head off. They're not going to expect it. It really throws another wrench into the game, and that's why I'm recommending this class to you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop me that like rating. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.